Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Are we in here? Let me adjust things a little bit in my headphones. Need a little more snare. Good to see the people up in here, man. Yo, Bats, what up, though? Jay, what's happening with it? Yo, man, we got to get them games in, man. We missed out, man. We missed out the past weekend, man. We got to get them games in, dog. Sim, what up, though? Def, what it is? Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Those who watch this on the back end, man. AV solid, loud and clear. That's what I'm talking about, man. We're going to kick it off. We're going to kick it off how we always kick it off, man. Sound good to say new year, new me, but, man, I'm the same monkey fighting brother here. You know what I'm saying? So, chairs and bar stools to 2023. You know what I'm saying? May it be a prosperous new year. You know, we don't change as people, man. We change the world around us. Now I'm talking about. So, cheers to me and the community that we have built over the last, however many years it's been. 4 or 5, however many years it's been, man. Whether y'all came from the GCG or whether y'all now here in the TNT's era, man, y'all still La Familia. Now I'm talking about. Yeah, man, that joint hitting too. That joint hitting too, man. First of the new year, man. First of the new year. We in here. Let me get a little closer. Get a little closer. Get a little closer. There's still monkey fighting out here, man. Yo, man, that don't change. That don't change, dog. That don't change, dog. Yeah, man, it ain't no different. Ain't no different. TNT's still out here doing what we do, running the cabinets. You know what I'm saying? We still running the cabinet out here. Don't even trip. Don't even trip whether it's Bats, whether it's me. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's 8, man, we running these cabinets out here. Ain't nothing gonna change in 2023, baby. You still running these cabinets out here. But yeah, man, y'all see the title, dog. Y'all see the title, man. First show of the year. First show of the year, man. I think it's only appropriate to, express our excitement. Express our excitement for the coming year. For the next 12 months. You know? I think it's only fair that we express our excitement. We show our hype for, not only what's coming to us on the gaming front, fighting game front in particular, but for what this will mean for us as a community over here. Because, we've only been over here on the YouTubian side of the game for 2 months. I've got officially 2 months under my belt. I came over here in October with the first Street Fighter 6 beta, man, and we have made great growth over here. I ain't the type to watch numbers, man, but the fact that, we've got people here that have absolutely, joined and ingratiated themselves to the community over the last couple months, man. Wouldn't trade it for the world, man. Absolutely do not regret it one bit, man, and look forward to moving forward. Now I'm talking about. So, without any further ado, what y'all looking forward to in 2023? It don't have to be a game. It could be something, just looking forward to doing in the community. Looking forward to something to doing, just as far as leveling up your game. Opponents that you want to slay. A hit list that you got. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm on it. If I ain't on it, what's wrong? You know, but yeah, man, share with your boy a little bit. Of course, it ain't just about me. It ain't. No. It's about y'all too. I ain't gonna lean back. I ain't gonna lean it all the way back. Gonna bring it up a little bit. Might bring the microphone up a little bit though. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. You know I gotta adjust the mic. You know, I have my microphone placement different from when I'm talking and when I'm you know what I'm saying, when I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying? Lay thy hand. Oh, give me a minute. There we go. That's solid right there. That's fire right there. You know what I'm saying? Look good. I'm sure it sound good. So we on, man. But yeah, man, what y'all looking forward to, man? What are y'all looking forward to? Just on the gaming front, the community front, things that you want to do, get better at, things that you want me to help you get better at, things that you would like me to get better at as a creator, maybe things that you would like to see. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm all ears. Yeah, I'd be interested to know while I turn the heat off down here. Because goodness gracious, while I'm streaming, don't need that at all. Don't need that at all. But yeah, while y'all doing that, man, I would say the thing that I would like to do. I would like to get more active on social media again. I have seriously been lacking on that front. I want to get more active on social media as far as expanding the reach of our community, you know, because so far it's mainly been limited to Twitter, now YouTube, Twitch community. I want to expand it on different platforms. You know what I mean? I want to do better as far as that. I've definitely been lacking on that. Shout out to my brother Sincere. He told me this months ago, and I'm ready to put that into motion. Said it's gonna be a hot gaming year, but I only got 2 games in my crosshairs because games are being made only for PS5. That June 2nd is going down, man. You already know. This year I'm looking forward to working on ranking up in these fighting games. I want to be a competitor out here in these streets. I ain't mad at it, dog. I ain't mad at it, man. Yo, man, with your ethic, with the enthusiasm and commitment that you genuinely bring towards every game that you play, got no doubt about it, man. Got no doubt about it. Hopefully sooner rather than later they give you your boy Balrog as DLC, man. Hopefully they give you your boy. But yeah, man, with your approach, the way that you approach, leveling up, man, you're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright, Jay. You approach things the right way. You approach things the right way, man. But yeah, man, I just like you cannot wait to June 2nd, man. I can't wait till the months leading up to June 2nd. I can't wait for February. I can't wait for February. Yo, Black, what up, though? Happy New Year, baby. How you living, man? Appreciate you pulling up, man. Hope 23 has been kind to you so far, my brother. And Black, if you don't mind, one thing that we're kind of doing around here for those who will be interested in sharing, man, what is your resolution for 2023? You know, whether it's, gaming related. Is it something that you want to do just from a getting yourself out there standpoint, a competitive standpoint, something that you just want to get better at? Share something that you would like me to get better at as a community curator or as a content creator. Suggestions that you have for yourself and others, man. We're sharing right now, man, because sharing is caring. You know, Jay was just saying, man, he just want to level up in these fighting games, man. He said this gonna be a year of learning for him, and I'm inclined to say the same. I'm inclined to say the same, man. Cause in a couple days, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna upload my matches that I had with Magnificent Black, man. And talk about somebody that forced me to evolve. He forced me to evolve. I believe evolution is a forced process. You do it because you have to, not because you want to. Shout out to my brother for doing so. Forced me to evolve, and ultimately I got better from it. But yeah, man, looking forward to February, man. Looking forward to February because I got a good feeling that we'll be getting another beta. Not just that, I think I will finally see Cammy in February. I have a feeling about that. I just got a really good feeling about it. Got a really good feeling. I don't know what it is, but I got a really good feeling I'm gonna see Cammy next month, and I'm here for it. But regardless of whether I see Cammy or not, I know within the next 5 months I'm going to. Matter of fact, I know within the next 3 months I'm going to, because gearing up for launch, they're going to start revealing the season pass content. Yeah, no. We're probably going to see Akuma sometime in, spring, early summer. I'm always looking to level up, but specifically, I would like to play more aggressively. Okay. I think I'll achieve that aggression with more confidence. Man, I hate to see you more confident. I hate to see you more confident, brother. Because, man, you're a problem already. You're a problem already, bruh. Yeah, man, I'm waiting for that Akuma footage. Oh, man. You and me both. You and me both, man. Like, I'm not even a Shoto player like that, but I cannot wait to see Akuma. Akuma with this. Woo! And if you think Ken is offensive, wait till you see the glass cannon that. Akuma. Akuma's gonna be a monster. So I build that by labbing hard, man. Hey, man. Man, I'm not even gonna hold you up, man. You were my most difficult matchup. You were my most difficult matchup during the beta, man. So The idea of you being more confident, man, makes the kid, you know what I'm saying, excited to see the kind of monster that you'll become, man. But yeah, man, he'd be an absolute monster. He gonna be an absolute monster. Woo! I'm looking forward to seeing Akuma, but I'm not looking forward to fighting him. I'm not looking forward to fighting him at all. And one of the dudes in the Discord, Raptor, man, he's an Akuma main. So I already know he gonna be playing. Yo, Q, oh man, back in the building. What's happening? Great to see you back streaming. Hope all is well. Are you checking any of the early CES previews? Are you planning on checking out or possibly streaming Sony's CES conference? I hadn't thought about it. If people would want me to, maybe. But generally, I mean, outside of the VR stuff, they usually don't do too much as far as the gaming front. I thought it would be more like about their, televisions and things like that. I could be wrong though. Yeah, the Raging Demon, man, the Raging Demon is gonna look so crazy. Cause man, all of these supers have been dialed up to 11 as far as how cinematic they are. Man, the Raging Demon, man, I think that's gonna be Jamie's level 3 super put on even more steroids. Like, to me, Jamie has the coolest looking level 3, but I think the Raging Demon is gonna be that times 1,000. The Raging Demon is just oh man. Oh yeah, and his teleport, oh, man, like he's gonna be like an issue. Yeah, he's gonna be an issue to keep up with. Said if word is true, there may be some PlayStation 5 Pro news. Really? Where'd that news come from? That Raging Demon been the coldest super in Street Fighter. Facts. Raging Demon, not even in Street Fighter. The Raging Demon is one of the coldest moves ever in fighting games. Just at all. Just you talk about fighting games in general. Raging Demon. He creep up on you like these, grip you up, beat your ass so bad that the whole screen turns into a black hole, and when light come back on, he's standing over you with his back turned, with his symbol out. Cold, man. One of the coldest shits ever in fighting game history. Ever. Fighting games been around for damn near over 30 years now. Over 30 years. Raging Demon. Said, you are my toughest fight as well, man. I take that as an honor, my brother. My dog. So I feel him and Kage. Like, it makes me wonder. I don't think we gonna see him no more, because like him and Ryu have been merged in a lot of ways already in 6. I think a whole lot of the elements of. You said we won't. Yeah, but everything about that play style that you like in Kage, it's probably going to be very, very present in Akuma. Okay. I just think his Raging Demon and Akuma's is dope. Oh, 100%. Any variation of the Raging Demon is dope, man. Any rendition of it, whether it's Kage, Akuma, Evil Ryu in previous games. Yeah, man, all them joints was fire. All them joints was fire, man. I look forward to seeing Akuma. But that excitement is going to be short-lived because I know at some point I'm going to have to fight him. Won't be fun. Won't be fun. Said, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Akuma doing Kage moves. 100%. 100%. I believe that all of Kage's moves that Ryu doesn't have right now, Akuma will likely have them. And that's the part that makes me a little uncomfortable. Makes me a little uncomfortable. I'm not a huge fan of that. I ain't a huge fan of that. I'm a person of the belief that I don't think Akuma need more. He don't need no more tools. I think Akuma is good where he at. I think he'd be alright. Especially, man, when you start, when you drop him down in the middle of this game here. He has access to drive meter. Oh, man. Said the PlayStation 5 Pro or PlayStation 5 Slim have been predicted to be a possible reveal at Sony's conference. I believe the Slim is more possible. Pro? Hey, man, who knows? I could see the Slim because I've heard about that model that's supposed to be, in development with the, modular disk drive on it and things like that. So, hey, like you said, nothing official. It's interesting. We'll see. If you guys would like me to stream PlayStation's conference, I suppose that I could. I would not be against it. I had never done CES coverage before. The Akuma's eventual reveal and release for Street Fighter 6 will be epic and definitely be a game changer for the player base. Oh man, nobody shakes up the room like Akuma. Nobody shakes up the room like that's why they never put him in the base roster. They know they can sell him alone. They know they're gonna make so much money off of him. Just people buying him. They know that's extra money right there. They never make Akuma part of the base roster, man. I'm like, man, y'all, I see what y'all doing, man. That he can use a few more. No, I disagree, Bats. I disagree, Bats. I don't think that's accurate. I don't think he can use a few more. I think he's just fine. What do you think of NVIDIA revealing the 4070 Ti, making a great counter move against AMD's place in the market? I think that 4070 Ti is high. A 70 series card for that price is, But hey, that's the market that we in now. We are not in 2014 anymore. That's where it is now. But I think it does make sense. But I at the same time believe that this is something that NVIDIA was going to do anyway. I believe NVIDIA was going to do that anyway. They're still like at that much money for a 70 series card is still really high. So I mean, even though it is a counter move to AMD, whew, is it? Is it? I think it'll be a good card though. I think it will be a good card. I don't think I'll be upgrading until the 50 series comes out though. But yeah, So it would be cool to if you could stream Sony CES conference. I just don't want you to end up streaming with no relevant PlayStation information. So if you did, it'd be a game time decision. I mean, I'm actually interested in what Sony does, you know, like outside of, you know, PlayStation also, you know, like whether it be, you know, their televisions. I'm very interested in just how the television market is evolving. Cause man, OLED. I am always interested to see how the evolution of that technology goes. Cause your boy is always in the market. Your boy is always in the market. I'm always, you know, just you know, keeping my ear to the ground, keeping my ear to the walls, seeing what's going on. Because, you know, like every single time new models get announced, the 2-year-old models get another price cut. So, you know, I would like to be somebody that, you know, people talk to as far as, you know, things like that. As far as, you know, people who want to, you know, get into the OLED market, get into the display market in general. You know, with me having, I've got an LG C1, you know, and now that's 2 years old. But I've always, you know, kind of kept up with, you know, displays in the market. So I wouldn't be opposed, even if there's not a lot of relevant PlayStation information. You know, just, you know, be tapped in from that standpoint. Just keeping up with the displays. So I'm back. What I missed? Man, I don't know. Depends on how long you've been gone, man. We've been talking about Akuma eventually showing up in Street Fighter 6. We've been talking about another beta, possibly next month, in Street Fighter 6. You know, we talked about quite a bit. Yeah, we talked about quite a bit, man. Yo, merch. What are you buying? How you living, man? Appreciate you pulling up, man. QD OLED, man. Wave of the future. Wave of the future, man. Said the QD OLED models for 2023 have been previewed by a few tech channels. I have to check that out. I might check that out tonight. It's looking promising with the QD OLED monitor that looks really good. That is absolutely the future, man. Yeah. I hope PS4 players can join this upcoming beta. Yo, if PS4 players are able to join, that completely opens the floodgates. That completely opens the floodgates right there, man. That's what makes me feel good about February. That's what makes me feel good about February. I think eventually you're gonna have to you're gonna have to see how those servers hold up with all platforms. I believe February we're gonna see some things. I think they're gonna open it up a little bit more. Keyword open. Keyword open. Fingers crossed anyway. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yo, Chuck, what up, though? Happy New Year, baby. Speaking of difficult matchups, rivals. My dog's in the building. Yeah, Happy New Year, man. Said fingers and toes crossed. I need to play that joint, man. Hopefully you get to, dog. Like I said, man, I got a good feeling about February, man. I think it's gonna be opening up. I think it's gonna be opening up. So that makes sense for an open beta because 4 months later is the release. Absolutely, absolutely. And I don't think just for open beta. I think they're gonna open it up to all the available platforms finally. I think them PlayStation 4 owners gonna be able to get in the mix too. I think the PlayStation 4 owners gonna have a chance to get the same hands that I've been giving Chuck for the last 2 betas. You know what I'm saying? Like finally, the PlayStation 4 owners are gonna see what I've been doing to Chuck for the last months. That's what's been going on. No, I'm talking about. Chuck, no. Chuck, no. He said Cap. Yeah, Sim on a 5. Yeah, Sim got a 5. Yeah, Sim got that 5. But if it opens up on a PlayStation 4, man, like there's 100 million PlayStation 4s out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think this is gonna do wonders for the player base. Having good netcode with crossplay, with this huge of an install base. There's 100 and something million PlayStation 4s on the market. PC, who knows how many people gonna be on PC. PlayStation 5 is selling more than it ever has because people can actually get it. And of course, that Xbox out there too, that's there. Man, I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. Them lobbies is gonna be cracking. If you're going to a public lobby, if you ain't got a lobby that's private and you just holding it down on your own, them lobbies is gonna be cracking. I was looking at the new model QD OLED televisions that look great. Yeah, man. So I saw the micro lens array OLED. I gotta look that up myself. I'm sleep on that. I thought you was on the last beta. Nah, he couldn't get in. He couldn't get in because he ain't had nothing. He ain't have a TV to play it on. That's why these TV conversations are relevant, man. Said Capcom about to make a fuck ton of money even if you don't play fighters like that. Yeah, facts, 100%. They're gonna make a lot of money. They're gonna make a lot of money based on outfits. They're gonna make a lot of money based on DLC characters. They're gonna make a lot of money based on sales to this game. People are gonna want this game. People are gonna want it. As long as they change that goddamn box art. As long as they change that. If somebody just walk by and they see that motherfucker in the store, I don't know. They may not want it that bad. Unless if they smart. They got you know, a kiosk set up where you can actually play it and then, you know, like kind of take your eyes off the box art. You know, that's an ugly motherfucker right there. But otherwise, man, people gonna want this, dog. People gonna want this, man. The people that just look it up on YouTube, people that watch live streams, man, people gonna see all these actions out here. People gonna see all these actions, man. They gonna want a piece. They gonna want to be in the ring, man. They gonna make a lot of bread. Said don't pick on the Xbox Series. Yeah, man. Like I got love. I got love for the series, man. I got love for it. Without you, I would not be able to participate in the beta and apply so much elbow droppage to everybody around the world. So thank you, Xbox Series. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Said the MLA OLED televisions are new to the market this year. Hopefully a more in-depth look at them during the CES live show will give them even better information. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I mean, CES is technically, you know, it's in my backyard. You know, it's in my backyard now. I see if I can talk to some people. Man. That Jet hating on the young brother. Man, everybody hates Luke. Just like how they hate Chris. Said, hell, people might just chill in the lobby and on the dance floor BS. Yo, for real. I mean, that's one thing that's so dope about the way the lobbies are set up. Like, it seems like it could even make spectating fun. It could make spectating a fun thing. Or if you just want to, you know, casually play the, you know, the extreme battle modes, where you just want to play with the electric ball, or, you know, who can break the most barrels. You know, like, there's something for everyone. It's not just competitive Street Fighter. It's also a little bit of Mario Party also. They get it. They have mini games. They have casual game modes, casual competitive modes. Some of them that don't have nothing to do with fighting your opponent. They're score-based, mission-based things. You know what I'm saying? Like when people like Chuck, just tired of just receiving the beatings from Jet, man. He like, yo, man, I need to take a break now. Let me get up out of here. I'm gonna go play electric ball fighter for a minute, man. Let me go see if I can, you know, get the highest score on breaking the barrels. You know what I'm saying? I can see it now. It's all so clear to me. It's all so clear. Said they got story. They got story mode. They got story mode for Ace too. They got story mode for Ace, baby. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's where all the real fighters go. If you ain't played story mode, you ain't no real fighter. You know? So gotta have that story mode. Yo, Train, what's happening with it? Said the paparazzi herself. Man, for better or worse, she is the paparazzi indeed. But yeah, man, they got all the bases covered. They got all the bases covered, and all of that was available to play in the beta. That's what lets me know, man, the product that we're gonna have in June, the product that we are going to have in June, it played great in October. It played even better in December. June? Oh man. This is gonna be the biggest Street Fighter since Street Fighter 2. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. And man, I'm talking all my trash. I'm talking all my trash, but right now, like if this net code holds up and it ends up being as good as it is, I want to assemble all the crew. And I want to mob the Japanese servers. I want to take TNTs worldwide. I want to mob up on these Japanese servers. I want to mob up on these European servers. I want to mob up on everybody. I want to take the crew on a world tour and layeth thy hands on the whole globe. That's what I want to do eventually. I want to make my mark everywhere. Because I've been hearing that people been playing internationally with these great connections. I'm like, oh, say less. Say less. Start assembling the crew. We be like, yo, Bats, yo, Chuck, you know, yo, Black. Get Dre, yo, man, hit Dre up, man. Like, we need to cross some water. Let's cross some water a little bit. Oh, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be able to do that. I ain't been able to do that really in any other game. Because it either hasn't had the player base or it hasn't had the stability in the net code. If I can do that in this game, I want to talk some trash to people that won't even understand what I'm saying. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Do you think they'll lock a character behind finishing the story? I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think every character is gonna be pay us. Pay us. Says it's gonna run so well like Usain Bolt, man. I hope so. I hope so. Cause if it's anything like what I've heard, because I've heard that people have crossed waters with matchups very well. I've heard people have crossed waters well so far with these servers, and I know, like, I mean, I'm able to play regularly with Jay and Guilty Gear, so I do know it's theoretically possible if the net code is there and in place to support it. If we can do that in this game, man. So he's gonna play Tekken Bowl in the Street Fighter version. Hey man, I'm on board with that. Like, I'm up here cracking jokes about it, man. But I want those modes. I want those modes. I think the more things that you can give people to do within your game, the better. And Ant Dog, good evening, my brother. How you living, man? Yeah, Jet about to fight some Nigerian scammers, man. Take it easy, man. Take it easy, dog. I'm definitely down, man. Yo, man. Man, we can call it temporary truce, man. Become partners, man. Join forces and take other countries down single-handedly by ourselves. Those Japanese servers are solid. Yo, man, don't say that, Bats. Don't say that, Bats. Because the plan will be fully in motion then, bruh. The plan will be fully in motion at that point, dog. Don't say that. Don't say that, bruh. Even though, I mean, like, Capcom's a Japanese company. I would assume that they would make sure that they joints are solid. But, dog, you're a reliable source. You were playing on them? You were playing on them? Dog, you was playing on them? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yeah, man. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to have a world tour mode of our own. We're going to have a world tour mode of our own. We won't need Capcoms. We going to have our own world tour mode. Yeah. Oh, we about to make this thing happen. Yeah, the way they're setting up this game, I'm putting up money to keep this joint alive, as long as it doesn't affect the game. Word. Word. For what it's worth, you know, I ain't got a problem telling y'all, like, I'm double dipping on it anyway. I'm probably gonna get it on PlayStation 5, and I'm probably gonna have it on I'm not probably gonna have it. I'm definitely gonna have it on PC, but I'll probably have it on PS5 also. So they already getting 2 sales from me, and I mean I wasn't gonna say it. But I'll probably give away a couple copies too. I'll probably be giving away a couple copies as well. So, bam. That's that. So I'm getting it on both PC and PS5. My man. I mean, the thing is, man, the only reason why I would get it on PS5 is because I have a chance of getting it early on PS5. If I don't get it early, I'm not getting it on PS5. But I have a chance of getting it early, just like how I did with Ragnarok. You know, if I ever got a little plug now, so your boy might be able to snag that joint up a little bit early. So might have that PS5 copy, but who knows? I may just give away that PS5 copy once the game releases on PC. I may just give that PS5 copy away. But yeah, Sim, giving away some copies. Oh, you got Fighters on PC? Yo, man, get the best input response as possible, man. PC will always have the best input response. I've come to learn that. Man. You know, I'll adjust to, you know, probably PlayStation, you know, for, you know, if we're gonna, you know, be playing out, you know, start getting used to tournament standards, things like that. But if I'm playing at the crib, man. I'm gonna be on PC, dog. Yeah, you officially triple dipped on DBZ. That's crazy. Baz, you have more than done your part. Did you buy the DLC on all of them? On all them copies? Yep. Hey, man, yeah, you more than done your part. Bruh. That's crazy. I did it on PlayStation and PC. I did. So, hey, man, I ain't knocking you. I ain't knock you. Not that Guilty Gear has crossplay, man. I'm thinking about getting Guilty Gear on PC. He said, "Oh no, we can't have you hold Street Fighter 6 a week early." Oh man. Yo, man, take it easy, dog. Take it easy. Your boy need to take every available advantage out here, man. Your boy is the NWO, man. I only fight fair if I have to. I only fight fair if I got to, man. Said just share that early access love. Hey, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. Like if there's a way I'm able to do it, yo, man, we on. We on. Like I wouldn't stream anything online, but hey, man, I broadcast to the Discord quite a bit. So if there are things that people would like to see, things can happen. Things can happen. You know, whether it's, you know, pertaining to, you know, like tech for certain characters. Said, don't make me fly to Vegas. Hey, man. Hey, man. You within driving distance. Yeah, you within driving distance, bruh. Like, if I'm not mistaken, like I've driven past where you are in California several times. Yeah, 5 hours. Yeah, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. That's a. You said 4 in the Batmobile. Yo, man, come on, man. You driving through the mountains, man. Take it easy. Take it easy, man. You driving through mountains, dog. But yeah, man, like that's easy, man. That's a wake up at 7 in the morning, hit the road, man. You there at noon. That's light. That's light, man. I've done that several times, bro. And it's a beautiful drive. It's a gorgeous drive too. You know, if you're, you know, a person that, you know, likes to take in scenery and the things like that, you know, it's beautiful drive, man. So yeah, I've done it back and forth. Yeah, I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. Like I'm sure at some point in time, every legal California resident has done it. At least Southern California resident. Says Street Fighter 6 turns out to be as lit as I think it would be. My weekend is gonna be an event. Yo, man. Hey Jay, imagine what we have routinely made a weekend out of with Guilty Gear times like 500. Multiply that by like 500. Like, I mean, like, man, we for those who don't know, man, me and Jay, you know, like, it slowed down a little bit during the holidays and everything, but me and Jay routinely get you know, just link up on the weekends, man, just run about, you know, 50, 60 matches in Guilty Gear, just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Routinely, man. So with Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 6 gonna hit different, because everybody gonna be playing. Everybody gonna be playing. There's gonna be so many more people, such a larger player base. Fire! Fire! Oh yeah, man, Jay single-handedly got me into playing Guilty Gear again. Like, he kept me playing it. Like him hitting me up saying, yo, man, you want to run some sets? Like, all right, cool. I booted on up, man. He single-handedly kept me in that game, man. Because me and Bats got too many games that we play together. So, like, we don't necessarily have to play Guilty Gear in order to play a game together. Like, there are too many games. Like, Guilty Gear was just one of them. But Jay, you know, he would hit me up and, you know, be like, yo, man, let's run some stride, man. Like, man, you up for some set? Let's get it. Let's get it. But yeah, man, that's always dope, man. But, man, Street Fighter 6, though? Talk about something to look forward to in 2023. I look forward to Street Fighter 6 lobbies. I look forward to Street Fighter 6 Discord conversations that we had during the beta. Them conversations where it was about 10, 11 people in there all talking, kicking it, all that cross talk. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to. And I ain't even bring y'all in on Sunday. Down on Sunday we had All Day, Magnificent Black up in there. Yeah, some new people up in there. Like, man, the lobby conversations. It's not just gonna be me talking. It's not just gonna be me talking, man. It's gonna be whole arcade feeling. It's gonna be whole arcade feeling, man. It's gonna be going this. He said, update, these berserkers are not easier on Give Me a Story. Yo, Simeon, how would you even know that, though? How would you even know that, sir? How? Just a second. Just a second. We're gonna make sure that everything is loud and clear for this part of the conversation here. Sim, how would you know? How would you know whether the berserkers are not easier on Give Me a Story? How would you know? He said he was gonna play it on that mode. No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that one, Bats. I don't remember that one, dog. Sim? How long you been playing on Give Me a Story, dog? He said it before the game came out on stream. Yo, I do not remember that, dog. Because I would have absolutely gave him an appropriate level of conversation. He said you reminded. Simeon said, I don't remember. He had to have been joking. He had to have been joking. There had to have been like a LOL. You know, it was like, hold on, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We about to throw some frightening music on real quick. We might have to bring him up on charges. Do we? Do we? People have spoken. The people have spoken. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it has been apparently brought to my attention that one of us fine, card-carrying members of this community has been playing God of War Ragnarok. Oh, give me a story. Now, Simeon, I know how you roll as a gamer, my brother. You're not the train. You are not directionally balanced. You don't have lack of coordination. You don't have eyes that go this way and that way like that. Sim, before the judge, the jury, and executioner renders his verdict, do you have anything to say to defend yourself to the court? By all means, Simeon, explain your case, sir. The court is listening. You may approach the bench. Lock that man up. He that close. He that close. Hey, when you move that cursor, oh man, don't let me know that. Don't let me know. Don't let me know that you can move that cursor. Oh no. We must talk. I beat the game on Give Me Balance, but went back. Couldn't beat this one berserker. What does that have to do with you moving that cursor? You beat the game. Beat that one berserker, dog. Why you moving that cursor, baby? I can't even pronounce that. I can't pronounce that name, but see, Sim, you have come across a berserker that is even more difficult. It's called Jet, the berserker. You're not gonna beat that one as easy, dog. You can't move the cursor on that one. That done moved you this close. You ain't helping your case yet, dog. What else you got? What else you got? You wanted to see if it was easier? Why'd you want the easier way, baby? Why'd you want the easier way? So, let's say, for example, it had been easy. You would have been okay with that easy way out, baby? You would have been cool? You would have been good? You'd be like, yeah, I did that. That's how we rolling now. That's how we rolling now. Yeah. I hear you play. You'd have been okay with that dub. Whatever gets you to win now. Whatever gets you that win now. Alright. I feel like I've heard enough. I think in order to redeem himself, Simeon must do another playthrough on Give Me God of War. I think that will sufficiently redeem him. Because if you're going to slide it down to the lowest difficulty, you must redeem yourself on the highest difficulty in order to balance things out, baby. Yeah, I think that's a solid idea. Or, all right, fine. Maybe not a whole playthrough. You will fight Gna. You got to fight Gna on Give Me God of War, and then bam, we good. Fight Gna on Give Me God of War. Take her down, and we call it even. But the court finds you guilty of moving that cursor, baby. Let us go to recess. We back. Won a case my first day on the job. I'm a bad detective. We some bad detectives out here. Let's go. Exhibit A, Alex, aka Train, out here playing her little heart out on modes nothing lower than normal, so Sim could at least. Oh, yo, that boy Jay drop heat right there. That boy Jay drop heat. And Arcade, what up though? You walked in the middle of the courtroom battle, so I apologize for that. But yeah, man, we in here. We in here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you pulling up, dog. Kick your feet up, enjoy yourself. He said, remember how hosts don't have a file. He said, yo, we gotta change this subject now. Said the evidence speak for itself. It do. You moved the cursor. You moved the cursor on one battle, so you gotta move the cursor in the other direction for another one. So I say we have Gna on Give Me God of War. I like the sound of that. That sounds fire. That sounds hot. That sounds killer. Woo! Let's do it. Are you in favor of that, Bats? Are you in favor of that? Because Bats has a very unique perspective of Gna. He said, I should have waited till court was over. Nah, come on in, Arcade. You good, dog. You good. Said, how hosts still don't have a 5. Hey, man. Having that joint in your cart, don't buy it. Having that joint in the cart, don't buy it, man. Say you gotta do it on stream or Discord. We need footage. If he records it and documents the difficulty, I will let it pass. I'll let it pass. Because every single PlayStation 5 can record an hour of footage. Or he can stream it. He can stream it as well. Every PlayStation 5 is capable of streaming to a Twitch and or YouTube account. It can happen in a variety of ways. He said, will this offense be publicly displayed? It absolutely will be. It will be. It must be. The boy Sim moved that cursor out here. He moved the cursor, so we got to make things right. We gotta make things right. I can't have my dog lacking out here being known for moving that cursor. So we gotta rectify. He said I have to start a whole new game on Give Me God of War. No. I take that back. Maybe that was a little harsh. I take that back. You just had to beat Gna on Give Me God of War. Gna is one particular boss on Give Me God of War. See, I'm fair. You only moved that cursor for one boss fight, so you shouldn't have to do an entire playthrough on another. That wouldn't be fair. But we are going to move that cursor up, though, for one boss fight that remains. That can happen. That can happen. I like the idea. That's fire. And once you find out the location of said fight, you'll understand why I said that's fire. Court has adjourned. Elden Ring is tough, man. Hey, man, I ain't even buy it. Man. I already know what time it is, man. I'm like, yo, If I'm gonna get stressed out playing a game, it's gonna be against another person. I ain't just gonna have a game that's just designed to frustrate me. Nope, I'm cool. No, Old Mike Lowry gonna be all right. No, you good, Quantum? It's all good. Thank you, Train. I like to think that I'm a fair individual. I like to think that. He said, "But you did win Among Us." Same shit, Sim. Huh? What you mean, Ant? What you mean? He said sold 2 free copies for $30. Hey, that's a win, bruh. I said he lied in the month. Oh, I got you. Yeah, man, I got you. Yeah, Sim can't have you out here like hip hop. Oh man, no man, don't put the boy out there like that, man. don't put the boy out there like that. Yeah, man, I'm cool on Elden Ring, man. I wouldn't sentence nobody to that other than maybe Train. Train would be the only person I would sentence to Elden Ring, man. I wouldn't put nobody else through that. That ain't right. And I've already found games that, Train likes, Train would like more than that. So we're good. We're good on that. You said I'm not HHG. Hey, you gonna have your time to show it, baby. Cause you gotta fight Gna on Gimme God of War, man. You gotta show me. You gotta show me. I know you got it in you, dog. I know it's there. I know you got that dog in you. Okay, man. I was like, man, I know my dog ain't moving the cursor. I know my dog ain't doing that. So we've got to rectify this situation. And speaking of sentencing people to play games, since we're talking about it, it's a new year. We we're gonna be having another train playthrough also. You know, that Alien Isolation is gonna be back popping. Either that or The Evil Within. You know, one of her 2 favorite games of all time. If we don't help you out, might be your next step. Hey. Yeah, man, that's the thing. That's the thing. We have to make sure. We have to look out for each other. That when we see each other slipping just a little bit, like, whoa, hold on, G. Hold on, G. What you moving that cursor for, baby? What you move that cursor for? Like, what's going on? Since you out here moving that cursor, I'm gonna need you to move that cursor in the other direction, just to offset the situation a little bit. You know, you play one on easy, you play the other one on the highest difficulty. It balances out to be normal. You back on board with normal, and normal is cool. Normal is cool. I played on normal. That's fine. It's all good. But you gotta be at least normal. You can't be out here moving that cursor below the threshold, dog. So it's all good. We gonna set it up. We're gonna set it up, man. All you gotta do is beat Ganai on Give Me God of War. We in the building again. We in the building. Yo, Agent, what up, bro? How you living, man? What's happening with you? Yeah, man, what's happening with you? Like, man, my boy up in here, man, I know it's late over there where he at, dog. He said just woke up. Oh, that's why. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, for sure. I was about to say, man, I don't know what you doing. I don't know what you doing right now. See, I got nothing to do tomorrow. Why the fuck not? Ganai it is. See, that's my dog talking. That's my boy talking. That's my dog that I recognize right there. That's who I recognize. I don't recognize cursor moving sim. I don't recognize him. I recognize, I'm about to go fight Ganai on Gimme God of War, and I'm gonna use all level 1 armor. That's the one I recognize for sure. That's the one I recognize. That's my dog. I recognize that. Said, glad you caught some Z's. I am glad too, man. I am glad too, man. He said, what's up, Sim and Quantum? Yeah, man. Yeah, Agent. We gonna catch you up to speed a little bit on the boy Sim. We just had to, you know, bring the boy Sim up on charges because he admitted to trying out Give Me a Story difficulty for one of the berserkers that he couldn't beat. So he wanted to see if the berserker would be a little easier on Give Me a Story mode. So of course I had to bring the boy up on charges. I had the whole court real quick and sentenced the boy to fighting Ganai on Give Me God of War difficulty. We've got to balance this thing out to just, you know, to normal at least. We gotta balance it out. You slide that cursor down to Give Me a Story for one boss. You fight another boss at Give Me God of War. I say it balances the scales back out. I say it does. I think that's fair. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that Gana just happens to be the most difficult boss in the game, arguably. But hey, man, that's how it crumbles. That's how it crumbles sometimes, man. We ain't worried about that, man. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He said, why we moving goalposts? What you mean? What you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. The only thing that you have to do is beat Gana on Gimme God of War using level 1 armor and 1 weapon. That's it. That's easy. That's easy, man. Go ahead and knock that out, dog. That's easy. That's man, easy work. Do that with your eyes closed, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. Yo, Dallas in the building. What's happening with you, dog? He said, what is this peer pressure I walked in on? No, this is not peer pressure. I'm opening the door for Simeon's redemption arc right now. I'm setting up my dog Sim's redemption arc to come back an even greater hero than he already was. I'm setting it up. I'm setting the tape. After he beats Gana on Gimme God of War with level 1 armor, 1 weapon, and using no runic attacks, he's gonna be the man. He's gonna be the man. What do you mean? Yeah, like that's nothing. It's nothing. I mean, really, who couldn't do that? You know? He said level 1 armor. Did I say that? Did I say that? Oh, okay. Oh, that's crazy. I said that, huh? I said that. That's wild. But yes, to catch you up, Dallas, the boy Simeon, he said that he could confirm that the Berserkers were not easier on Give Me a Story difficulty. So, I posed the question, how would you know, player? Say it ain't so that you're out here moving that cursor, baby. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. But it was so. So we had to throw my man on the stand, man. Had to prosecute the boy in the court. Submitted this judgment saying that he was guilty in all charges of moving that cursor down to Give Me a Story. And the only way to redeem yourself, player, is to beat Gana on Give Me God of War with level 1 armor, using 1 weapon, no runic attacks, and he got to strip himself of the relics. Man, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. But me being a forgiving judge and all that, me being a forgiving judge, jury, and executioner that I am, I set it up for his redemption arc, man. Once he does that, he's gonna be God Slayer. He's gonna be God Slayer. We won't nobody be able to tell him nothing. We won't even remember that he moved that cursor down to Give Me a Story. Who gonna remember that? Who gonna remember that after that man had defied the odds he did? I'm setting you up. I'm throwing you the oops, Sim. All you gotta do is catch that joint, pop, like that. Yeah, that's all you gotta do, dog. So I'm setting the table for you, dog. You about to kill it out here, man. That's about to be the lightest work, man. That's good, man. Just imagine all the content you'd be able to make, dog. And that's easy work. That's easy work right there. Fast track yourself to viral. I'm hooking you up right now. He's only seeing executioner. Yo, man. Maybe. But if he does it, he's immortalized. He's immortalized. And after all he needs to do is beat Ganai on Give Me God of War using one weapon, no runics, level 1 armor, stripped of the relics, or did I say that already? Doesn't matter. I'll say it again. And nah, that's enough. Said no shield, no shield. Cool. We'll throw that in too. No shield. Yeah. Level 1 shield too. Yeah. Level 1 shield. I like that. That works too. Level 1 shield. He said he's about to give me a heart attack tomorrow. Oh man. He said, man, he about to give me a heart attack tomorrow. Oh man. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we've been for the last, 20, 25 minutes or so. He said that's a lot of motherfucking conditions for the game's hardest boss on the game's hardest difficulty. What you mean, D? Man, that's light work to the boy, man. That's light work, dog. Man, she's more afraid of you than you are of her. You know what I'm saying? When she pull up, man, half her life bar is gonna shrink just from seeing you. So all you gotta do is take care of the last half. You got that. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you good. He said, y'all gotta write this shit down. I ain't gonna remember. Oh, dog, man, you got this. All right, but don't worry. We'll hook it up. We're gonna hook up the challenge for you. We're gonna hook it up. We're gonna make it happen. He said, you about to be frustrated to no end. He said, I was cool with you just beating the boss. He said, you can't line people up. He said, you can't line people up when you don't like people lining you. When did I get lined up? When did I get lined up? You was just attempting to line me up on some bullshit that involved money. You tried to line me up on some money. I wouldn't set up Sim to compromise his pockets. I wouldn't do that to Sim. I wouldn't do that to my dog. You tried to line me. You tried to get me caught up in a sucker's bet. Yeah, you tried to get me caught up on a sucker bet. That's just awful. Yeah, that's just awful right there, man. There's an absolute difference to that. See, you can line me up on the game. You can line me up on the game, but you tried to line me up on the change, and I can't have that, dog. That was just awful. He tried to say, yo, man, you wanna run back the bet to where I give you your options and I take the field, anytime somebody approach me like that, yo, it's man like, yo, man, fuck you talking about, man? I'm gonna tell you what you can do with that goddamn bit, bruh. Said bring Ann on charges. His case is pending upon the completion of yours, Sim. The minute you complete, the minute you have done your community service, I will bring Ann up on charges for what he attempted to do directly to the boy right here. Said, Sim, talk to me when you get all story. Oh, man. And gonna make sure this follow you for a minute. That's crazy. And about to make sure this joint follow me. Said, sorry for the late greeting. Yo, Nattic up in here? Yo, Nattic, what up, though? What up, Nattic? You old smoke ducking ass, man. Sir Ducker Smoke. So I beat the game on balance, and shit. Alright. Yeah, I hear you. All of a sudden, I don't know about you. Sim. All of a sudden, this is all seeming kind of questionable. You was real comfortable bringing up the fact that you slid that cursor down. I don't know. See, I ain't as long as you normal or above, you cool. As long as you normal or above, I ain't expecting nobody to be Superman. I ain't expecting nobody to be Superman out here. So as long as you normal or above, I ain't expecting nobody. I ain't expecting nobody to go out here and make a whole playthrough out of killing themselves, man. Just be at default. When you start breaking the threshold in that other direction, yeah, dog, I at least went all the way under Give Me God of War. Hey, man, you a good one, dog. You a good one. And all of a sudden it makes sense why Gana was giving you the business. It makes sense. Ain't no shame in that. That's how it's supposed to be. That's exactly what you signed up for. And I need you to beat Demon Souls or Elden Ring. Oh man. You know that ain't gonna happen, Sim. He said, yeah, man, if you went that far. Yeah. Hey, man, if you slide that cursor down, you have to slide that cursor up in the equal or greater direction. He said, I'll beat the whole game on Mercy next playthrough just for y'all. See, I'm not even asking you to do that, because that takes a lot of time. That's gonna be a lot of hours. It's a lot of hours regardless of what difficulty you play on. We'll be square when you beat that boss on Give Me God of War with level 1 armor and shield, no relics, no runics, and no using arrows from Freya. Yep, that's right. You do not have a functioning square button either. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there. That's the one. Stripped of the artifacts. That was the other one too. That was the other one. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's the one. That too. So I got 3 more things before I have the 100% for Give Me God of War. Yo, man, that's what's up, bruh. That's what's up, bruh. Yeah, that's what's up, dawg. I gotta get back on it. I ain't played it. I ain't played it like that. Like I wanted to, man. I ain't played it like that like I want to. I gotta get back on. I've been distracted with Crisis Core and Street Fighter. So I beat the game on Give Me God of War and played through 1,000 hours of pain and frustration. And after that, I never go back because of the drama. Yeah, man, I get it. I get it, man. That's the thing, man. Like after I did my Give Me God of War playthrough of 2018, I didn't want to play the game at all anymore. And it took me like years to go back and pick the game up again. I'm never playing on that difficulty ever again. I'm cool. He said it's too much to play. Said, yeah, I'm still slow rolling. Yeah, you are, surprisingly. So I have to leave stuff on the floor. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You will get killed trying to pick shit up. The lil mama enemies will get you the fuck out of here. He said, I can't tune into that stream. Shit gonna be depressing. No, it ain't. It's gonna be depressingly entertaining. It's gonna be depressingly great. It's gonna be depressingly beautiful. It's gonna be the most fantastic thing you ever hear in your life. He said, no arrows just because I said Freya was useless. Absolutely. Absolutely. I bet after that fight, you're gonna have respect for wifey after that. You gonna respect wifey after that fight, ain't you? Yeah, you gonna miss wifey after that, ain't you? Yep. You gonna be like, oh, I guess them runic arrows was kind of useful, huh? I guess them sonic arrows were kind of useful, huh? Yeah, you gonna feel different. You gonna feel different. Yeah, I'm feeling real good about this. I'm feeling real good about this. Said her CC is helpful. Yeah, it is. It actually is. Like I think she's a helpful character. I think she's a helpful character all the way around. If you build around her skills, like you have to craft a build of her just like how you craft a build of Kratos. Yo, correction. The next and final Souls-like game I'm buying is Black Myth. Who said that? Who said that's a Souls-like game? Who said that's a Souls-like game? We don't know that. Said, what about that Souls game that is multiplayer? Talking about the mech joint? What Souls game that's multiplayer? He said, have you watched that last trailer? It's Souls-like, man. You don't know if that joint is Souls-like or not, because you don't know. You don't know, man. Like you have not played one bit. Matter of fact, nobody's played one bit of that game. You don't know what that game is. The only thing you know is that, oh, it looks cool. Oh, it looked cool. I want it. You don't know what type of game. You don't know what kind of game that is. Man, you don't know what kind of game that is, man. Souls-like is literally, to be honest, Souls-like is every fucking game now. Every third person action game that uses the R1 and R2 to attack is Souls-like. Oh, the Wulong joint, yeah. They had a demo for that. Yeah, they had a demo for that where you could play that for a minute. He said, why you sound so angry? Ain't nobody angry. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, I watched Bat stream that joint. I didn't get around to playing it. But I heard it was alright though. I heard it was alright. Yeah, man, we're talking about that's a Souls-like game. Man, he said, man, that's the Souls-like game. Man, so now you know Souls-like games by looking at them now. Now you that much of a Souls expert? Just because you got your ass beat in one of them so bad that you're an expert now. That's what you're saying, Ant? I got my ass beat in that last Souls game so bad that I know all of them just by looking at them. That's what you're saying, Ant? That's what you're saying? That's deep. Yeah, Armor Core 6. Yeah, I mean that's yeah, Armor Core 6 ain't a that's a completely different genre. Yeah, that's a completely different genre. But yeah, man, like, man, who knows? I'm still skeptical of the existence of Black Myth Wukong, bro. I don't even know if that joint really exists, dog. I don't know if that joint really even exists like that, dog. Like, we'll see. He said you can tell, look at the combat. It's parry, stamina, and attack. It's just, man, that don't make it a Souls game. How do you know how difficult that game is gonna be? How you know how so every game has a parry, stamina, and attack. That's all it takes to be a Souls game now? That's all it takes? He said we're not gonna know how Armor Core 6 play until we see gameplay because it's on next gen. Yeah, I mean, like, everything that's just been revealed like that, man. That's wait and see territory. So it looks like it's just beyond modern consoles. That's why I think we should wait and see. It wouldn't surprise me if that's just one of those games that just concepts. Everybody jumped out the window on that game, man. It looks cool, but we'll see. He said them bosses didn't look sweet. Alright. You can tell how difficult the game is by a trailer, huh? That's what we doing. That's what we doing. You can tell how difficult the game is by the trailer. So you were one of those people that knew Returnal was going to be as hard as it was. Just by looking at a trailer. You weren't blindsided by that at all, huh? I need your kind of foresight, man, if that's the case now. Said it was technical on that old concept, but how it applies to next gen, we just gotta see. Yeah, I mean, don't expect to see what you saw, you know, on them trailers on a PlayStation 5. Don't expect that. Don't expect that, bro. You don't need a 4090 to see what you saw in them trailers. You don't need a 4090 Ti to see that. Every bit of the hair follicles on the big ass dog thing move. PlayStation 5 ain't doing that. PlayStation 5 ain't doing that, bruh. He said, yep. Yep, I can tell. I can see all of it. I can see all that. You tripping if you can't see. But yeah, man, like I'm skeptical of that game just in general, man. I don't think that joint really exists, dog. I don't think it even exists. They gotta prove that one to me. Like you can show off, you know, like set pieces and concepts. How does that really translate into a, you know, a full experience though? It can't just be a boss rush game. And so far, that's all they've shown. So at least that Wukong joint is real, maybe. I mean, we know that they've crafted boss fights. They've crafted boss fights for it. I don't know what type of game it is around that though. But we do know that they have a gameplay concept, which is cool. But I don't know about much else, man. They've been showing that joint for 1.5 years, 2 years, man. Ain't no release date or nothing like that in sight for that indie. And I emphasize on that indie. Who knows? Said when we gonna see Spider-Man 2? First quarter, summertime. Good question. They said it's coming out in fall 2023, so I would say sometime this spring. I think we're probably a few months out. So what's wrong with boss rush games? Fury and Seafood basically boss rush games. That game looked very different from Fury and Seafood, man. That game's very different from them. But I mean, hey, if it's a boss rush game, make it a good one. But it doesn't look like a boss rush game. It doesn't look like it would be that, man. Like just based on the setting and all, it looks like it would be one of those, you know, open world type of adventure games. They have no pressure to release Spider-Man. No, they don't at all. God of War Ragnarok sold 5 million in 3 days. They have absolutely no pressure whatsoever. They have no pressure whatsoever. It's not like they're gonna have a shortage of games, you know, releasing up until that point anyway. Final Fantasy 16 is coming out this summer. That's got a release date. It's not like they just sitting back waiting for Spider-Man to drop. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth is going to be dropping in the winter. And They got heaters. They got heaters in the tuck anyway. They said fall. Yeah. They confirmed fall 2023. I think the info. I think we'll start getting the info about it. May, June, maybe. Said which ball? No. If it's coming out in fall, let's say October. Let's say it comes out in October. I think we're gonna get information like April. I'll say like 6 months before. If it comes out in like October, November, say like 6 months before. So I would say April, early May, maybe. It's just too many IPs. Yeah, they do. They've got a lot. I mean, they released Horizon and God of War Ragnarok in the same year. And it looks like they could have Spider-Man and 2 different Final Fantasy games come out in the same year exclusively for their platform. So, I brought up God of War and Horizon. They also released Gran Turismo 7. They also did that, also exclusive. They've got too much. And then, you know, next year you're probably going to hear about Ghost of Tsushima Part 2. Said, which bosses would y'all like to see in Spider-Man 2? I'm excited about the ones that are confirmed already. I wanted Kraven the Hunter the whole time. I've ever since the first Spider-Man game, I've been interested in seeing it like adaptation of Kraven. Oh yeah, The Last of Us multiplayer. Yup, Last of Us multiplayer. Forgot about that. They need Kevin Feige to do a calendar, man. They really do. So that's crazy. Sony dropping Final Fantasy VII Part 2 and Spider-Man 2 months apart is wild. Potentially. I mean, for Final Fantasy VII, they just said winter. And theoretically, winter could extend all the way into, you know, like February of next year. So, who knows? There's a little bit of wiggle room when you say winter. They didn't say what year. They didn't say the calendar year it would drop in, but still, like, theoretically, seeing that could happen is insane. That's insane. And this time around, Final Fantasy VII is not going to be influenced, you know, or affected from a performance standpoint by the pandemic. Because Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, you know, 1 month after everything shut down. So, like, everything was fucked up. I think Final Fantasy VII gonna clean the fuck up next time around. There was a whole lot of people like that wanted to buy Final Fantasy VII but couldn't because stores wouldn't open. Said they know they're gonna push numbers. They don't care. Yeah, that don't even matter. That don't even matter. Like, and that's the reason why they can chill on releasing information, because it's Spider-Man. Like, you don't have to build up the IP of Spider-Man. You don't have to promote the IP. They could drop that joint tomorrow and it'll sell 7 million. You just gotta let people know that. Let people know it's on the way. It don't even matter. It don't matter when you drop Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man. You know who it is. Said Wolverine next year. Oh, yeah, Wolverine also. Woo, man, good lord. Yeah, I forgot about Wolverine. Hopefully next year. I mean, I believe Wolverine will be done next year. I believe Wolverine will be done regardless of whether it's released or not. I believe it'll be done next year. Said Kraven and Venom. Yeah, man, that's That's enough for me already. I mean, but if we want to go a little bit further, like, because he asked what boss fights would I like to see, and I don't want to just sit around and just name the confirmed ones that we're gonna get. I think Mysterio will be interesting. Mysterio will be interesting. I'd be interested to see if we have who knows, Morbius, the Lizard, because we've already seen Dr. Connors in that world, So I think the Lizard could potentially be in there. I think that's a high likelihood. I think we'll see the birth of the Green Goblin. We're not gonna fight him though. Yeah, those are the ones off the top of my head, like Mysterio, the Lizard. Yeah, Mysterio, Lizard, maybe Morbius. Yeah. I would say those three. Mysterio, Morbius, and the Lizard. See, I enjoyed the boss fights. I wish they could have replayed in some fashion. Yeah, man, I wish they could be replayed too. Like what I ended up doing, I ended up having separate save files so that I could always go back and replay them. I ended up separating my save files on my second playthrough when I knew what was coming. I just would have a separate save file so that whenever I wanted to reload and go back to a certain boss fight, I can do it. Like the Wrath encounter is my favorite part of the game. So like I have a separate save that is just for when I want to play the Wrath encounter. That Wrath set piece was so fire, bruh. That when they doubled up the bosses, I really felt like I was Spidey. That facts. And they said due to hardware restraints, they couldn't go beyond fighting 2 at a time. They wanted you to fight the whole Sinister Six at the same time. Oh, that would have been so fire. If only we had the PlayStation 5 then. If only we had the PlayStation 5's horsepower then. Oh man, I would have loved fighting the whole Sinister Six at one time. Sign me up for the sensory overload. Sign me up for it. Final Fantasy moving forward, our PS5 exclusive too. Yep. At least on the console front. Yeah, at least on the console. PS5 and PC. Said them graphics about to be dumb. Facts, man. I mean, one thing I noticed, man, I noticed in watching the trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the trailer is already in 60 frames per second, so they're not looking back on that. I like that. Yeah, no. That trailer was in 60 frames, bro. They are not looking back. Said in the first game with the collectibles, he talked about his fights with Mysterio. I don't remember that. Interesting. I'm gonna head out, ladies and gents, try and get some sleep again. Yo, man, I'm gonna get up with you, dog. Be good, bro. Yeah, I don't remember that, but there was so much lore in those collectibles, man. So I would like a goblin set piece with an aerial fight through the city. That'd be fire. That'd be fire right there. 'Cause I mean, like, it doesn't have to be the Green Goblin. Like, you had Hobgoblin pop up. You know what I'm saying? He could pull a pop up on you. You fighting a Hobgoblin too. Yeah, that'd be dope. But I believe they're absolutely setting it up for, one of the big boss fights is for you to be fighting Spider-Man. I mean, I think that's going to be one of like the weightier boss fights. Like when you have to take control of Miles to fight Peter to get, you know, the symbiote off of him. Because I mean, there's gonna be a time where Peter gets the symbiote. Like that has to happen. You can't have a symbiote storyline without the symbiote getting on Peter. Since they've already introduced Miles and Miles' play style, you're gonna fight Peter as Miles. I'm on board with it. See, I would like them to open up NYC, cause some missions be in Brooklyn or Queens. I think that's gonna happen. Yeah, I think they're gonna bring those two worlds together. Those two worlds that they had no separate games. I think you're gonna have a much larger world to swing through, and I think you're gonna be able to swing a lot faster. You know, to kind of, you know, alleviate. Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. I definitely expect a, you know, more real estate in the world. But yeah, it'd be a lot of enemies, man. It'd be a lot of enemies I'd love to see. I say the more the better. Not all of them have to directly influence the story, you know, like the way they integrated, you know, the Tombstone in the first one. Just have, you know, a more fleshed out version of that. Have Hammerhead, you know, like the way, not Hammerhead back necessarily, but the way they handle Hammerhead in the story. Have side missions that are dedicated to, you know, side characters like that. I think that's what would make the game dope, if you expanded on the side missions more. Because like when you have like comic book characters like that with the lore that they have, make like Witcher 3 and God of War Ragnarok style side missions for those characters. Have it to where like you have like a long drawn out side mission that's Witcher 3 in scope. Man, have that about Mysterio. Don't even have to be directly tied to the story. It can be completely missable. But if you do decide to go down that lane, man, it's there for you. Culminating in a dope ass boss fight. So we should have got more Tombstone. I agree. I don't think that's the last we gonna see him though. I don't think that's the last we gonna see him. I believe we should have. I believe we gonna see more of him. He said, "Can we get Wilson Fisk with the symbiote?" No, we cannot, sir. No, we cannot. We don't need that. We do not need that. But I am on board with bringing Wilson Fisk back though. Gotta get out of jail, man. Get him out of jail, man. Get him out of jail, dog. Or I propose this also. Somewhere down the line, give us a prequel. Give us a prequel to the game, to the series, because Spider-Man and Wilson Fisk have been battling for a long time leading up to you capturing him at the start of the game. You know. So make a prequel that is centered around his battle against Wilson Fisk. That would be fire. So, oh shit, we have to get that symbiote Spider-Man set piece on the level. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, that's symbiote Spider-Man boss fight, man. We gotta get that. We gotta get that. That joint gotta be right. That some cameos would be cool from like Daredevil and Human Torch. 100%. I believe that's very possible. Said a Purge moment speaking to Bruce would be cool. Said team up with Venom for Carnage would be cool. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, depending on the direction that they want to go with Venom, or whether they want to make him like kind of like a tweener character. A team up for Carnage would be dope. Team up for Carnage would be dope, even if it's a later game. But yeah, I definitely think we're gonna get like cameos from other heroes though, because they're setting up their own universe right now. Yeah, they're setting up their own universe. You know, the announcement that, you know, Wolverine and Spider-Man are in the same universe. I'm sure everybody else exists too. They've already shown, you know, Easter eggs for Jessica Jones. They've shown Easter eggs for Daredevil. They've shown Easter eggs for Doctor Strange. Obviously, Avengers Tower. The Baxter Building. So obviously, Fantastic Four. Like they have a lot of them. They have a lot of them. So I'm sure we're going to be running across these characters in some way, shape, or form. So I don't think we getting Venom in the sense as the last BBG. I think they hold back Carnage. A part of me doesn't think that. A part of me doesn't think that. I think they really, based on how they've already established the symbiote in this world. Oh, big bad evil guy, got you. Based on the way they've established the symbiote as an important part of the story, I don't think that they'd introduce another one just yet. I think they want the Venom symbiote. I think the Venom symbiote is going to be the main center of this story. So was the lizard mentioned in the lore from the last game? Dr. Connors was. Dr. Connors was shown. Except Marvel need to let Insomniac handle all their IPs. I wonder who else we'll get. Well, I'll say this, because like Insomniac can only make so many games. Like, I know it seems like they can just make a game in 2 seconds and put it out. I know it seems that way, but they can only handle so much, right? I would say let Sony handle it though. I would say let Sony handle it. Let some of these other devs that got skills. Let them, you know, roll the dice on it. I've been campaigning for a Naughty Dog Punisher game for a minute. You know, Sucker Punch making a game. Santa Monica already made a Thor game essentially. The Leviathan axe is basically Thor. I say let Sony handle it. I mean, Insomniac just can't make everything, but let Sony. You're on to something. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're necessarily going to shoehorn Carnage into this story yet, because I do think Carnage shoehorning Carnage into the story would take away from Venom's impact. I think they do want to make Venom impactful, and both of them would take away from the impact that Kraven has. So hear me out. Carnage will be DLC. Maybe. Said the first game was so much build up with powerful bosses, etc. I just think in game length, you progress the game as Carnage as the last guy, because if you do another game, why would we make it? Why would we make another BBEG as the next game? So might as well do Maximum Carnage as the last mission in the game. But see, that don't make stretch Maximum Carnage out. Like don't make that the last. Don't just make that a mission. Don't just make that a mission. Watch this. Craven will probably be the reason why Carnage comes to be, trying to kill Venom. Maybe. I'm saying at first, Carnage is the last guy. See, like, but the issue that I have with that is that ultimately that is a whole lot to shoehorn in when originally I believe that this game is going to come back to a moment of Peter and Harry, because the symbiote right now is being designed to keep Harry alive. So like when you start introducing all of these different symbiotes and all these different enemies, it kind of takes away from the impact that last moment with Harry and Peter is obviously going to be. And I think that's what they're building up towards, and not necessarily Maximum Carnage initially. I wouldn't rule out DLC though. I wouldn't rule out DLC. Because I think ultimately, whatever's going on with that symbiote storyline, I think it has to come full circle with something that affects Harry. And because it affects Harry in a certain type of way, I think that is going to be the reason why we see, Norman become the Green Goblin in the third game, and he becomes, the BBEG. I wouldn't rule out DLC though. I wouldn't rule out DLC. Or Maximum Carnage could be a story in the next game. He said we're definitely getting Green Goblin in the next game. But I think we're gonna see him turn into the Green Goblin in this one. We're gonna see the transition of Norman into that. He said we had a lot of bosses in the first game. We did, but none of those boss fights were necessarily story affecting. Really, like if we're talking about the ones that really affected the story, or the ones that were affected by the story and had an impact on the story in the grand scheme of things, it was Martin Lee and Octavius. That's it. The rest of them, they were just cool boss fights we had in the game. That's it. So when you start shoehorning meaningful bosses into the game, things have potential to be a little bit more convoluted. They have the opportunity to be a little bit more convoluted. That's why I think Maximum Carnage should just be a game. I think that could potentially just be a game by itself, instead of just being a shoehorn mission like that. I don't think that does a service to how dope that would be. I don't think that would do a service. He said, "Are we talking about my favorite game?" Had to lurk for a minute, man. Spider-Man. But yeah, that's the only thing. The more you start adding, as far as from a story standpoint, the more you start adding, you have a greater possibility for convolution. Because ultimately, like it's gonna have to come back to be a story of Harry and Peter. It has to come back to that, because whatever ends up happening with Harry and Peter is gonna trigger Norman's transformation into the Green Goblin in the next game. So despite the fact that they haven't said anything about that in the you know, the press for Spider-Man 2, that's gonna be what the game is about. You know, it's not actually gonna be about Venom and Kraven as much as it is about that personal story between those two friends. Because of course, you know, being Spider-Man fans, it's always about the conflicts Peter has and not just the conflicts that Spider-Man has. The conflicts that Peter lives a fucked up life. Things are so much simpler when he puts that mask on. And that's one thing I think Insomniac is really good at, you know, translating in their games. So I beat Spider-Man on every difficulty. Can't wait to do it again. Yeah, you beat it on easy too, huh? Yeah, beat on the easiest one too, didn't you? Yeah, bet you did beat it on every difficulty, man. Bet you did. So yeah, it's an AKA Game of the Year until that Zelda drops. Zelda's coming out before it. Zelda's coming out in May. Yeah, man, Zelda gonna be out already, dog. Said Venom gonna watch Spider-Man. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Man, Venom is probably gonna beat him down. Venom is probably gonna beat him down. So I beat it on the hardest difficulty too. Alright. I beat it on the hardest difficulty the first time. Keeping my eyes peeled, Sim. I'm watching, Sim. Paying attention out here. I'm aware. I'm just saying. I'm well aware. I'm well aware out here. But yeah, man. Venom gonna clean Spider-Man up. I believe, yeah, man, Venom gonna be cleaning Spider-Man up, man. It's a reason. This a reason why they're proposing this to be a team-up game. Peter gonna need that help, bruh. Peter gonna need that help. Yeah, Peter gonna need that help, man. Kraven gonna be cleaning him up. Like, man, like it ain't gonna be sweet out here. It ain't gonna be sweet out here. But I mean, I can't wait to just see the Venom boss fight. Man, if this anything like Doc Ock, bro, this ain't like on the scale of Doc Ock, man. Man, might have to play that again, man. Might have to play that again. Might have to cop it on PC, man. Do a playthrough on that. That Doc Ock fight was ridiculous. Yeah, it was, man. Yeah, it was. I thought the last Martin Lee fight was good too. I thought the last fight with Martin Lee was good, but man, Doc Ock was stupid. Doc Ock was stupid. I thought Rhino and Scorpion was good. Rhino and Scorpion was like, yo, that game had good boss fights just in general. Rhino and Scorpion was good, man. Electro and Vulture was good. Chasing Electro through the raft was, oh man. I might really have to go back and replay that raft set piece. That was just so good, bro. Oh man, that was so good. Says Scorpion in the trippy. Oh yeah, that was wild. That was wild. Yeah, man. The Scorpion was like the Scarecrow for a minute. Yeah, that was like the Scarecrow joints from Arkham. That final boss fight was weak, man. Ain't nobody hearing that, dog. Ain't nobody hearing that. The Miles Morales had dope fights too. Man, Miles Morales started off with a dope fight. That Miles Morales' last boss fight was. You thought that fight with that girl was. I bypass. See, I know when crack is being smoked. I know when crack is being smoked. Like, you ain't gonna get me close enough to that tape to start catching contact highs off of that crack is smoking. You stay over there to yourself with all that. You keep all that to yourself. It's okay. I ain't gonna judge you for smoking rock, but you gotta smoke that rock over there. Said Tinkerer was not bad. Man, not at all. Not at all. There were better boss fights in that game. Said Doc fight was chain and combos and hit triangle. No, wasn't. No, wasn't. He said, yeah, he absolutely was. He absolutely was. He said, when's the last time you played it, man? He watched it on YouTube. He watched it on YouTube, dog. He ain't played it. He watched it on YouTube. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, keep in mind, this is the same dude. This is the same dude that skipped God of War 2018. This is the same dude that just didn't want to play God of War Ragnarok for the longest time. This is the same dude. This is the same dude that turns around. He's championing Forspoken. Forspoken. But he's saying this about Spider-Man. Perspective, ladies and gentlemen. Perspective. Don't worry, Sim. Don't worry, Sim. I've not forgotten. Ant will be brought up on charges in due time. In due time, we will bring Ant up on his charges. I can only handle one case at a time. But Ant, I'm building my case right now. I'm building my case against Ant. We gonna charge him with everything at once. We gonna charge him with everything at once. Said Jet Bayless. No, you're Ant Bayless. You the one with the crackhead opinions, not me. You Ant Bayless out here. You the one with the crack rock opinions that you got from YouTube playthroughs. Yeah, that's you. That's you. No, we ain't gonna do that. He said, I put the difficulty on amazing and still beat that dude ass in 2 tries. Dog, ain't amazing normal difficulty? Amazing is normal. So in 2 tries, it took you 2 tries to beat him on normal? Keep talking. Keep talking, Ant. Keep talking. Do tell. Let's get this man another drink. Keep talking, Ant. Keep talking. Do tell. Share more. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure spectacular is the hardest difficulty. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. We can confirm this. We can confirm this. Let's just make sure. You might be right. You might be right. Amazing might be the hardest difficulty, or at least was at the time of release. We can see. We can find this. We can confirm this right now. Ultimate is the hardest. I thought spectacular was right up under it. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Said Ultimate. Ultimate was patched in with New Game Plus. Ultimate wasn't in the game at first. I do remember that. So I won't hold his foot to the fire when it comes to Ultimate. But he said amazing. I don't even remember playing the game on Amazing. I don't even remember playing the game on that. So let me just make sure. He said, yeah, he said, no, I'm turning mine on too. We can do this together. I'll meet you in PS5 land with you. I'll be right there with you, dog. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Ain't nothing like a team effort, right? Ain't nothing like a team effort. Amazing is normal. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So that means because he turned it up to amazing, that means he moved that cursor all the way. Hey Sim, don't worry. Don't worry. After your case has been fully resolved, I think I have assembled enough evidence to execute my raid on the king of the trap house here. I think I have. Let's see here. Settings. Okay, all right, we're gonna go to continue. All right. For some reason from the menu screen it doesn't let me see. All right, we're gonna go to settings here. Game, difficulty, ultimate. This setting is for expert players who enjoy a brutally difficult experience. That is ultimate. Throw it on the stream. Why not? Okay. All right, let's do that. Just a moment. Let's throw it up on stream. I have to, throw my capture card in real quick. Hold on. About to catch a motherfucker. About to bring a motherfucker up on charges. About to kick in the door to the trap house.